Hello and welcome to round 3 of the Enduro World Series here from the beautiful Machico in Madeira. Busy day ahead of us today in the course preview, so we're going to get in the shuttles, get in amongst it. Right then Chris, first stage of the day.
Hole in one. Good warm up for you. So this is stage 1, hole in one. It takes us from the bottom of the golf course above the town of Machico, where the race is based, all the way back down, and it was built to try and pull the course a bit more in around the town.
This stage 3 kilometres long. A really high speed start to the day. The riders look climbed up, it's about 1500 feet. Oh, and there's a climb in the middle here.
That light catches into his dust. Oh. He left that one open. You can see all that soft loam from the top half of the stage has been replaced with this coastal rock.
That's where we started. Those tents down there is where we got in the shuttles this morning, where the riders will leave from.
That's right, so that beach marks the start and the finish of the race. And the riders are going to head up here. It's about an hour's climb up the road to the top of the stage 1, hole in one. Finishes down by this white building, across the valley floor, up just behind those masts, to this incredibly exposed, beautiful coastal path to the next bay for stage 2. Climb to the back of this pointing one over here, drop that all the way down the front, stage 3, which is the end of day 1, back at the beach. Day 2 they actually take a shuttle and send them all the way up into the depths of the island, way up high, the Gamble Line, a famous trail made for the film Loic Bruni section. And they actually take a pretty much descending day. They do 5 stages over the day. They come up to eventually the back of these pointy peaks here. They do that famous Boca de Risco, the second place trail of the year 2017, before climbing back up to this peak again and finishing on the beach. So a bit of absolutely everything, from jumps to wild exposure to dust to loam to trees to you name it.
That's massive. That feels like definitely the biggest test of this year so far. Another shuttle it is. Free ride Madeira, run the shuttle game. That be the Atlantic. What an island. This is the 600th anniversary this year, the discovery of Madeira by the Portuguese sailors, and they arrived into Machico, where the race is now based.
The rockiest trail in the race. It's not super technical, although sections like this do make it quite technical. You've got to be just so on your game.
And this path, they've dated it, it's one of the very oldest on the whole island. I've been told there's a mighty 5 metres of climbing on this one. I think that's about 4 of them done just there. Oh no, there's not a climb. Oh, wrong gear. Cheers, Chris.
Lovely shot of you walking, Rick. I remember this being pretty tight. There we go. I only knew that because I've done this before a couple of times. That is the only line you can take to get around that turn. Very large rocks here. Oh, Madeira!
Mate, you dropped your hammer back there.
There we go. Nice big switchbacks.
Stage 2 finishes. Natal is over. Collect your ankles at the back door.
You remember Greg Callahan's final stage in Tasmania? He said, "You're not going to win it on this stage, but you can lose it." I think that's one of them.
We're missing some views because of this cloud, but up here it's going to be stage 4, the Gamble Line. Not intimidating at all.
That's how you do it. So it's going to mark the start of day 2, so Sunday racing.
Built for none other than Loic Bruni.
Alright lads! Whoa! Made a lot of the jumps safer. This is now a racetrack, not a Loic Bruni freeride line. Oh, there's loads of grip and then there's no grip.
All these little fly-off jumps, doubles and stuff, just not in my wheelhouse at all.
And this is kind of where the trail breaks out into more natural. You can see that man catching something in the race down here. No rain in the forecast. Oh dear.
Where are you going? We'll stop here, have a bite to eat. Portugal and Madeira in particular, very good at steak sandwiches.
Rat boy.
Rat boy. This trail was dug for his Santa Cruz video a couple of years ago.
I rode this a couple of days ago, and this section of the island incredibly greasy. We did a lot of good benching to make the trail a little bit more predictable if it does rain, yet still very natural.
Did have a poncho at lunch as well, which on reflection may have been a bit over exuberant. Maximum race, maximum paella, Chris.
We just had a steak sandwich. It's done Rick the world a good. Stage 5 Rat Boy. Oh, all right, mate.
I thought you were coming up the inside again.
Left me hanging.
So this is like 2 kilometers in length. Quattro estradas. I'm not sure what an estrada is, but there's 4 of them.
This was one of the stages that really saw a lot of mechanical carnage with some big rock gardens, and if you remember that bad weather that we had, a lot of wet, slimy rock. So those rock gardens have come out and replaced with some really nice turns.
And this is the flat, but I remember this in 2017. It is hard work. So this was an old Portuguese Cup downhill track. Jesse Melamed blew up his rear wheel. There was like a gunshot going off and turned the race on its head.
Pretty big rock garden. It used to be one of the old downhill courses in the island, actually, straight along there, but we now dive left. We've got a couple of corners and this little drop put in place of where there's a much straighter rock garden that comes in from our right there and dropped in here faster.
Big race this. Oh, it's rowdier now. We've been in the vans all day shuttling. I'm blowing now. Try and stay on the inside. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see this big rock garden here to the left and down to the right. That's the old course. We're going to cross it, then come back onto it, hard left, finish with stage 6.
Lizards. Still on the climb. Getting hot now. Quite the view. Queen stage, no messing around. This is where points will be up for grabs this weekend, and can someone beat the title leaders Martin Mays and Isabel Corderia, who have won both Queen stages so far?
It's going to be incredible. Starts off, you can see this sea through Rick, are you okay?
Oh man, I think I'm alright. Well, there we go. That's just how quickly it can go wrong, I suppose. And I'll probably end up having to leave you in Chris's capable hands for the rest of this.
It goes to show, I mean, we're on stage 7. But fatigue plays such a part in this game. It was one pedal clip for him there, and then that was it, and he couldn't really regain it. But these are big days. Way, look at that. Woo! If you want to come and experience these trails for yourself, I'm actually pretty soon going to be offering some really cool experiences out here in Madeira, the World Series Nature and Iron Fair Madeira. As we head into the final open bit, we're going to branch right onto a completely new lower part, and there's this change to the trail that makes me wonder if this is a genuine, serious challenger for that Trail of the Year award. And the finish, stage 7, Boca del Risco. Yes, it's one of these Levada paths, which is, because the island's so steep, which makes it so good for what we're doing, really hard to keep water on it. Hey guy. Yeah, they make the guard dogs small in Madeira. Rent a trail dog. Stage 3, and for us now this is stage 8. Cabra Morte, the dead goat, or as it's called in the race, Mexico, just because it finishes down in the town of Mexico, right on the beach in stage 8 on Sunday, the last stage. For stage 3 at the finish of Saturday, it's actually going to finish higher. Oh, gap, natural berm, and big old rocks. Dimitri Tordo, Florian Nicolai, can't rule out Martin Mays, Sam Hill will be on a charge. There's so many riders that could do this. And here we go, Fair Madeira guys have been out with an excavator as we tried to bring the stage out 100 metres, and that signifies the end of stage 3. But actually, we're going to keep on going to the beach for stage 8. So stage 8, final stage of the race, the final stage of round 3 in Madeira, is going to bring the riders right down through the town. There's this garden, a couple of fruit trees, the beach is getting closer and closer. Woo! And there we go. Finish line, Madeira.